What is going on, everyone? It's Blazer67 here, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. So let's go ahead and get this episode of Danganronpa 2 started, shall we? So before we start, I didn't save the last time around, so let me do that real quick because we don't want to lose anything. All right. Because I don't know about you guys, but I worked way too hard to get here. And I ain't going back. I ain't going back. All right, so what's down the hall there? There's a window. Can we climb out of there? A window. Why is there only one window in a place like this? It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window. And then, the moment I peeked out the window, this is what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. Oh my god, Nagito, what is going on? I see. That's what it was. What I saw outside this window. If I start piecing it together and think about it, yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. What is it? I want to know. I don't understand. We got weapons, though. I see. So there are a lot of firearms here, too. There are handguns and grenade launchers, even. Yeah, that's too much weapons for me. We're good. We're good. We got some battle axes over here like this is the freaking medieval times. What's over here? Refrigerators. A refrigerator here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see. There are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it can be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Yeah, that's true. There's a floor. There's a door on the floor. Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Things are finally getting interesting. Amazing. As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth. All thanks to just one clue. I know that now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. What is outside the window? Especially that window. That's right. Everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon and the funhouse. Now, all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma. Especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy. That's very important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? What? I wanna know. Okay. Hey, can you hear me?
Hajime, can you hear me?
Oh, we're not gonna see what Nagito saw? What the frick? Huh? I'm sorry. Did you say something?
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried.
Sorry.
So what are you gonna do?
You're right. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think.
Oh, what the? Nagito just appeared out of nowhere over here. What is going on? Huh? Where did you come from? Did you teleport, my dude?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito! Why are you here? How are you here? How did you get here? Did you teleport? What the? Because I showed up. You showed up? How'd you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Huh? What? What? What is going on? Hey, Chiaki.
I think.
There's no way he actually teleported. I think. There's probably some sort of explanation.
Hold on. Why is he here? We just kind of went through this. Hey, answer me seriously. How are we able to come to this side?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Okay, so we got the elevator. We got Strawberry House button. Fuyuhiko's account. Oh, so he's just giving us all the truth bullets. Especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry House button was broken is definitely worth noting. Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh?
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Well, only you could have done it, honestly. Everyone else would have died. You're the lucky guy. Russian roulette?
It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it?
Man.
Ah, that's how you're supposed to play it? So it would have been fine if I had only used one bullet, huh? Guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
Actually.
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it. That? You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving? But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal? He's crazy, that's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that and how? Hey, Hajime. You've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file? Yeah. It's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the Killing School Life that was in the earlier file. The Killing School Life? You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. How'd he get so obese? But even when we learn more about the Killing School Life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then it's just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we know, right?
But
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between this Killing School Life and this Killing School trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place. Yeah, because Maizono died in a closet, right? She got stabbed in a closet. The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Oh! That makes so much sense! And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. Yeah! I remember!
Hey,
What do you guys... I kind of was talking about that earlier in the parts. Earlier in the Let's Play. What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange, I guess.
well,
I can't think of these as coincidences. Especially if Monokuma's behind the motives and driving the murders.
What are you trying to say?
hey,
By the way, the 4th murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Jeez. Your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is, too. Huh?
well,
Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal!
yep.
Indeed. It's the Hope's Peak Academy school crest.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information. Just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy? In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special. Because you were... Oh my god! What does that even mean? Just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. Yo. Where's my... I just dropped the controller. What is going on? What is going on? He was just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. What is the reserve department? What? Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just in the name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream. The reserve department? So Hajime wasn't... He's not an ultimate. He has no talent. He's just a normal kid. He was the kid that you had in school to fill in the gaps. To fill in the gaps. He was just another student. Why is he here right now? That's what we need to find out. Why is he here? Why is he here with all these other ultimates? He has no talent. What makes him different from the other average kids that were probably from the reserve department? Wow. Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? I was on the bench? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
isn't that
Which
right?
means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire Hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I
Stop.
wanted to become Hope. If that's what you think, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worth becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
Has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why
Don't even know?
it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? What am I saying? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. Just a nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. Then I'm just... You're nothing. You're just full of despair. You'll never become Hope. That's right. You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't even have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man,
Aw, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
that's not
But
it.
still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the future foundation. What? But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Hey, are you listening?
There's no need for you to listen to this.
what?
Huh?
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone's gonna die together anyway.
In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, that's fine. I'll stop for now.
Hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey,
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
Did you find out what it was?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge in any clues I obtain there as I see fit. Right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
man.
Hajime, like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want Hope to shine even brighter.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez, guess I have no choice. I suppose I could tell you one little tidbit.
I-
You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie, there's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself? That's truly offensive. What did you say?
Fine. I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry. The class trial's gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right. I haven't seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to the side any moment now.
Bye
Then,
now.
while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey, Hajime.
It's okay. I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then.
Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekamaru's case. Okay, let's go back to where Nekamaru died at. Whoa, whoa! I was hitting the circle button, bro. You got him? Yo, sorry we're late. Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. Gosh. See, it's just as I said, right?
Hey, hey,
Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Huh? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Just tell me the results. Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees. I see. It's just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that? Well, obviously,
It's obvious.
the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated?
Now then.
I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Grape Tower.
Oh my.
The hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? I don't know, but I don't know if that's a good thing that he knows so much or if that's a bad thing in the future. Nekomaru, are you serious? Damn it! I didn't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up, man.
Hey.
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here.
Well.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
What?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you gonna disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I
Don't
won't
screw with
forgive
me.
You.
Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why would you?
You
If you
stay
suck at
quiet.
using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much. Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for? Damn it, fine! I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well,
Come on. Are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too. But why? So Kazuichi, what happened? We've come so far. There's no way I can get to the middle at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where'd you get that tool knife? Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
maybe.
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Apparently, Kazuichi has finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. It looks oh, does it look the same? Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means This clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m.? Interesting, interesting. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we shouldn't have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Tai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock. It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I've become a Time Lord. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. That's pretty true. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Okay. The wire. Nekomaru's chest and left leg are tied up with a strong metal wire, almost as if he had been bound. But the killer was able to take on the robotic Nekomaru who did it. And how were they able to bind him? The tip of this wire. Looks like it's been tied into a loop, but what's the meaning behind this? Okay, we saw that part. Okay, what's going on with his head? There's something protruding from the back of Nekomaru's neck. It's the goodnight button that forces Nekomaru to enter sleep mode. By chance, did the killer press this and force Nekomaru into sleep mode? Maybe the killer really did press this to make Nekomaru enter sleep mode. Even so, it's the back of Nekomaru's neck. Getting behind him to press it would be a Herculean task. Alright. What's wrong with him? He's crouched over Nekomaru's body. It almost seems like he's glaring at him. Should I talk to him? I really don't want to.
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst. Huh? You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought. There's no way I could leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
you don't even know?
You don't even know? Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now,
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Ah! Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
you don't
We take
know?
the elevator to Strawberry House, and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, alright?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side. Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here. Huh?
See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use those parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on, guys. What is going on? Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? Duh. The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, The door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now,
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished! Hajime, you're gonna come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After terrously saying that, Nagito left the area. Ugh, man, what is going on?
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something.
Who knows?
Damn
Ah,
right.
that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
Yep. It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks. I mean, so I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up. But why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all.
For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there's still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of the mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. Nagito said about the door opening. What is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily. So does Nagito have a plan or something? Okay, so like, I don't know what Nagito's necessarily thinking. I don't know what's going on, but dude has like completely 180'd personality-wise. Jeez, I don't understand this at all. I don't know what's going on in this game. I don't know what's happening. But this is a long investigation compared to the other ones. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. Have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and please subscribe. Have an amazing day. Deuces.
The